So who should do it? Well, I think this is I covered a number of areas depending on what part in your life you are or your career. If you're working for a company, think it from this point of view. One of these days, your job might go away. One of these days, your company may go away. One of these days, maybe the industry you're working may go away. And what you need, think it from the point that you're creating a safety net for yourself. And your personal brand is like investing into your career. By doing that, then you are being seen by potential employers for assignments, and I think you should show that you're thinking critically, and also that you demonstrate value to an organization. And you will not have to start to send CVs and getting no replies, but in fact you will have a chance then that people will start to contact you because you are providing them something which is of value to them. The second is bosses, meaning the leadership of a company. I think the role of the leadership is to educate. They should be the thought leaders of the industry and also empower the employees to advocate the brand. When you are a leader for an organization, for a company, people will listen to you, what you have to say about your industry. So it's quite important that you are also the leader who are nurturing and inspiring your employers to advocate the brand you're working for and give them the chance to have their voice heard as your in-house brand ambassadors. So then we are talking about the person who are between assignments. That's a nice way of saying that looking for a new job because the contract ended and I don't have currently a assignment coming up. This is more important than ever, not just to send out CVs and contact hotels or other companies for a job, but start to create content. Be a content creator in these platforms and engage with people on social media. And this will help you also to do a lot of networking. Continuously network, be visible. I see people who are contacting me to become to join my network in LinkedIn, and the reason they're contacting me because they're looking for a job. But I'm looking at them, what value are they providing for any organization? How visible are they already on LinkedIn, which is the professional network? If they're just looking for, if you put on their personal profile that they're open for new assignments, I think that's not simply enough. And that's why it is very important that one start to share ideas, communicate with colleagues, read commentaries, and be very, very active and be visible, because this will help you to be in people. You're instilling yourself in people's mind, because normally how it's seen that when you're a person between assignments, you don't have a business card to present. And out of sight, out of mind. So this is very, very important. This is a way how things have changed from the past, where you relied on a headhunter to find you a job. Headhunter has a role to play. You know, they only remember you when they need you, right? So and so you need to take yourself and get yourself in charge of creating your brand and grow into this area. Now, entrepreneurs, moving into the entrepreneurs. You know, the customers want to communicate and be around thought leaders. They want to feel that they're connecting. They will connect with your business on a personal level, and they want to feel that you are someone who they can connect with. So it's not only that brand, and particularly for the smaller businesses, the entrepreneurs are very, very active these days on social media in leveraging their brand through these platforms. You know, whether you are you have a Facebook page or YouTube site where you are teaching people how to make soap or candles, and eventually you're selling those, or you're knitting some woolen gloves, or you're doing anything. Or these are things that you can, first of all, you teach people how to do it, and then you can sell you can sell them the actual product itself. But you go from the point of view you are there to be a thought leader in that particular industry that you are in. So then we move on to the students. With the students, I think it's very important for you, because you are part of that digital native, where you have grown up and you have grown up in this industry of being everything in your fingertips through the digital. Probably you already have your first birthday, you got the mobile phone, and you already have a few generations of mobile phones. So this is where you interact with a lot of your friends, and you're active throughout the day in this. Now, whatever you put in social media will affect your personal brand. So my suggestion is that to be very, very careful what you are posting in there, because it will live on there for quite a long time. And if you get your grasp of your reins in your personal profile, you will also have a chance to get the attention of potential employers. And they, in fact, you should start to look, because if you have decided, you already know where you want to be in your career, you start to do some creating some content which relates to this. I'm not meaning that you want to be a billionaire. That's not the concept. You have to talk about something more tangible that you will be people will be interested in talking about. And this will give you a chance to be discovered, rather than you have to start to discover them. So that's my tips for students. Now finally, my favorite topic is seniors. Nowadays, the generation of seniors are the baby boomers, who were the digital immigrants. And digital immigrants are quite new to the social media. But for instance, here in Finland, we have a TV show which is Seniorit Somessa, which are the seniors on social media, where today's influencers on YouTube and video bloggers go to the senior homes to teach the seniors how to use the apps, messaging apps, how to create their own vlogs, because seniors have something to share, which nobody else in this group that I talked about have. They have tons of experience, tons of life experience and professional experience, and they have limited network these days, because they are not in an active working life anymore. But what they have something is that they have something else to share. And most of the things what seniors are suffering is that they are suffering of loneliness. And I think this digital network opens the world for you in a very different way. And it's very easy to start to use these tools now. And there's a tremendous way you can connect with people. So it's not about the age, it's about the mindset, which is important here. That if you have the mindset that you'd like to still connect with people on your digital network, then you can get into those different platforms. So what do you need to know? Well, I think you need to first of all think about generating content. It has to be good. When you do it properly, it will educate, entertain, and establish trust. I think that's one of the main areas that you should look at. And what happens is you will be discovered versus you need to discover them.